Okay, ladies and gentlemen, today we start project level 100 the solo way, because normally you would do this today in 5 ways in a party and get level 100 in half an hour or something like this. This is nothing for me. I will do it on myself, and I'm now level 96, 35% experience I've got already to level 97, and I prepared something. It should be as easy as possible. I only take abyss scarabs, and I quickly show you my Atlastree I have for this. Of course, I take the important heist nodes as always. No other league mechanic except abyss. The reason is that abyssal army gives you 50% increased experience for abyss monsters. There is something comparable with harvest on the tree. Harvest monsters give 100% experience, but I tried it out and it's not enough monsters. I think it doesn't work, but this works quite well. I tested it already. Very nice. When I was on a lower level, level 70 or something, it was really good. And I took all the abyss nodes which give more monsters. Here you already have 50% increased monsters. Here more monsters. Chance to contain an abyss is good for us, of course, too. And here you have more increased monsters. Chance for abyss here. Very good node down here. 1% chance per pack size. So when you've got 30 or 40% pack size, it's 15 or 20% chance to contain an abyss. Really very good node. And then I took this big cluster over here that consumed nearly all my points. Chance to contain an abyss, so we will often have more than one abyss in a map. And then we have increased monsters here, increased monsters, and so on. And later on you've got rare monsters, magic monsters, and so on. Very good. I'm absolutely sure that this will work. And then I have some other things that give more monsters in the map, like shrines. Shrines have a lot of monsters around them. Strong boxes too, so we've got, as always, corrupted and rare strong boxes, operative strong boxes, and more strong boxes with more monsters around them. This is the way I want to go. Very easy, very focused, and I think I just chiseled and out the maps as I like it the most, and I think we will do the first map together with polished abyss scarabs, so we get one additional abyss and 50% increased monsters. I think there will be a lot of monsters in these maps, but we will see. Okay, we are ready now. I take nothing special, no altars. I've got Eater of Worlds active, but no altar nodes, so this won't be so interesting for us. I think we keep it simple. I still want contracts and especially blueprints, so I take heist as always. Here's a leftover sextant node on my sextant. Just ignore it. It's not interesting for us, and I would say this should be okay. We can take Nico on the map. I've got 18 Nikos left, and I forgot to say this, but I got Nico here, so we got some help in our maps. More elemental resistances, more damage, more movement speed, and we got Hug, of course, as always, and Hug gives us a war cry and a haste aura and so on. Very, very nice. We will see how it goes. And already the first abyss over there. Seems to be quite rippy, the map. We will see. That was already interesting. I spawned the abyss, take the smuggler's cache, and we see how much monsters we get. This abyss monsters, the rare ones, can get quite rippy, but we will see if we can manage it. There's an altar. Don't have the time to read it now. The abyss is going further. Yeah, this looks good. It's quite time consuming. Some people don't like it at all because you have to track back sometimes because the abyss goes in this direction. But we want the monsters, and there are a lot of monsters, I would say. Looks very good. We are still alive. Famous last words. There's another altar spawned, but we have to kill the rare mobs first. They are quite hard to kill. Okay. That was it. We have a look on the altar. Nothing of interest. We look into the trove. Okay, very good. And we proceed. Haven't done much of the map so far, but I hope and I think that there will be another abyss. But I'm not sure. Don't want agility contracts anymore. And there's a second abyss, wonderful. But first we have to kill some mobs. There are a lot of mobs in this map, and this is good for us. This is what we were aiming for. And we start the abyss, and it goes backwards. Okay. A lot of rare monsters we have to kill. I think I just kill the monsters now, and then I track back later and grab the loot. This will take some time, and I have to fix my loot filter as always. You know my problems with loot filters. I will do this, I swear. And the abyss goes further. There's another altar. Okay. Wow. Lot of mobs here. Very good. We will see. I don't open the smuggler's cache now. Oh, it's still there. Interesting. For a moment there were two abysses. I don't know why. We just proceed, leave the loot here and go on. I think this is a nice map so far. That's what I wanted. A lot of monsters to kill. Not too rippy. When I would corrupt the maps, this can get quite scary. Perhaps we get a third abyss, but I don't think so. Oh, there's a shrine, and as you see, there are masses of monsters around this shrine, so this is very good too. And at least we can take the shrine. The strong boxes should have a lot of monsters too. Yeah, looks good. Another altar. We quickly click it just for the mobs to spawn. There's a leak mechanic. I think I will skip it. The maps are time consuming enough. Don't need this leak mechanic, which I don't like, I have to say. Some monsters. There's a Harby. This is only from an old Saxon node I had left over. Didn't want to remove it, and my loot filter bad. Okay, I think we did it. Let's have a look if we made some percent of the level. Yes, 3% more on our way to level 97 in one map. Nice. Okay, I will report back when I have some results for you. Okay, we did 5 maps now, and the results are quite good. Nearly 20% experience on our way to level 97. We found some nice loot in these maps, and really there are a lot of this jewels. You get this abyssal jewels, and so I decided to change the tree a little bit and take these nodes over here so that I get more jewels, and I can get jewels with 5 or 6 modifiers, which can be really good. No big changes, but I think this will be better. And I have to say, we already found 2 fully revealed blueprints, one with 8 divination card rooms. This is big money, and I'm really happy with this method, and I will carry on and inform you how the results are. Okay, I did the next 5 maps and we are now at 56%, so we made around 20% per 10 maps. The reason is we died one time, and we died to this Eater of Worlds mobs, which are really scary sometimes, and so I took it out now for the rest of the project, and we got some loot, of course. There are still dropping these jewels, which I haven't identified yet. This jewel here came from this change in our Atlastree. We took corrupted gaze, and so we now can find jewels with 5 or 6 random modifiers. Very nice. Above that we got some currency, of course, some really good blueprints, 6 divination card rooms, 6, and here 11. Really sick. 2 blueprints were fully revealed, one of them really great with 8 divination card rooms just from the ground. Wonderful. And it dropped from this strongbox we took here the diviner strongboxes. Dropped these 2 cards, which go for around 35 chaos. Very interesting. You can get an enlighten, for example. Very good. I will carry on now and count the maps. I need to get level 97. I would say it's 44%, so 11 maps when I'm right, or 12. I will count them and then report back to you. Yeah, we reached level 97. We needed around a little bit more than I expected, around 25 maps for 65% experience from 96 to 97. And we got some loot. Looks impressive on the first glance, but it isn't, I think. We got Stygian vices. When you use the better scarabs, the gilded abyss scarabs, you always get a Stygian vice at the end. I changed my atlas a little bit to get these jewels, which can have 6 mods on them. As far as I can see, there is nothing great here, so I'm not sure if it's worth it. And I got a lot of other jewels, which I have to identify now and price check them. Also here a lot of Stygian vices. We can quickly have a look. They are all item level 84 or 85. On the first glance, There is nothing great, I would say. No, not so far. Of course, you can craft on Stygian Rises. They are always sought after very much, but you would normally use item level 85 for this. Yeah, other than that, we got some nice drops here. Like this Gloomfang is quite good, an invitation, a winged breach scarab, which came from an operative strongbox, some currency, not so much, I would say. And then the big money for me, as always, are contracts and blueprints, and these are all deception contracts. So I burned some chaos, of course, because I used highs on the map device, 6 chaos per map investment, plus the scarab, which was quite cheap. These abyss scarabs are very cheap. So I got here 14 deception contracts. I got 4 fully revealed blueprint, and one of them is really great here, 8 divination card rooms. Very, very good. Then I got 6 very good blueprints with a lot of divination card rooms here, 11 rooms there. This is sick. But I have to reveal it first, no problem, and a lot of other blueprints which aren't so great. I would only run them as a contract, just the wing which is already revealed. I think we can quickly identify these ones here, because I know them quite well, because I played a lot of minion builds the last leagues. This looks okay. Nothing absolutely great. You normally want life, like this one here. This looks relatively good. You want life on these jewels for yourself. We can have a look. There is 180 chaos. I think this is a little bit too much. I will try to sell it. Yeah, we go further. Okay. Nothing so great. I think you normally want 1 jewel with minions taunt. I haven't seen one yet. No, I don't think so. Blind on hit with attacks is very good too, if you play minions. Yeah, I don't want to identify these now. This should give you an impression. I now have to farm some currency, and I will do all the blueprints and the contracts and get some money, and we will see how far this brings us. As you know, Heist gives relatively good experience too. I will inform you in another video how this worked. I think this Abyss strategy for making solo experience is quite nice. I think it would be even better if you would push the pack size higher. So the next time I'm gonna do it, I would take Shaping the Valley, so I can use Fortune Favors the Brave on the map device for 10% pack size. I would use this one here to get another 20% pack size, and then roll the maps higher and corrupt them. It wasn't so rippy as I feared. It was okay, no problem, and I think I will continue with this slight adaptations until I got level 100, because I was at last league, and this is really a lot of quality of life. If you just zoom through the maps, don't fear dying, because you are already level 100. I want to have it this league again. Okay, see you next time. Bye bye.